Constantino.
¿Qué huele?
Pound for pound.
Oscar
Fight
Valdez.
day.
Fight day. I'm sorry about that. Lack of sleep. It's fight day. Oscar Valdez is fighting Blue Nose Lopez, last minute replacement, and obviously you have a very important fight for a world title. Your fighter. Talk about that fight.
Look, Carlos Caballo Adames, he's very well prepared, and now that the fight is for the vacant WBO title, obviously it's got to motivate the fighters more. But not only the fighters, the team, us as trainers, we're going for our 13th RGBA world champion, and it's a great opportunity to be able to challenge for a title for a fighter, and also for me as a trainer, my team, we're very motivated. We're in a tough fight. Patrick, we know him, I know his team, and they're in great shape too. He's also hungry to become world champion, so it's going to be a very, very good fight. And being here in Vegas on the undercard with Oscar Valdez, well, it's just a great. It's going to be a great event, great night. We've had some really good fights there at the Cosmopolitan, so it's great to be back.
I had the pleasure of watching your fighter, the fight before, and obviously, what do you think about Patrick Teixeira? I don't know how to say his last name.
Look, Patrick. I just say Patrick because I can't pronounce his last name either. But look, Patrick. I know, because he came to the gym and sparred one time, and he sparred against Caballo, and Patrick did really good against Caballo. I think he probably had the best out of Caballo that day of sparring, but it was a sparring match, so we can't really say that's exactly what's going to happen in the fight, because in the ring it's totally different. In sparring, fighters sometimes they don't really get too excited, big gloves, headgear, but the fight's totally different. But it did tell me that Patrick is awkward. He's tall, lanky left-hander, so the fight won't be easy. Patrick is a very, very good fighter, but the most important thing, I know he's hungry too. He wants to become world champion. He's trained like never before, because this is a title opportunity. So we expect a very difficult fight.
And switching topics, Robert, real quick, I want to get your thoughts. What did you think about Nonito Donaire's fight against, obviously, Naoya Inoue?
Look, as soon as you mentioned Nonito's name, I smile, because I love Nonito, since I was working with him. And even though I'm not working with him anymore, I'm always cheering for him. I'm always going to support him, his wife, everybody around him, his team. I love them, they're great people. The years that I spent training Nonito, and the titles that we got together, it was just one of those unbelievable teams, where every day, every moment was great with Nonito, his wife, Rachel. I love them, and every time he steps in the ring, I'm hoping that he pulls it off, and he almost pulled this one off. It was, it was a very good fight. Every time I talk to people about the fight before it happened, everybody was telling me that it would end in 2 or 3 rounds. Nobody gave Nonito a chance.
I remember you did when I talked to you.
Of course, because I know Nonito. Look, people were already thinking Nonito's old. Yeah, Nonito got beat. He got beat a couple times. He's not the same anymore. He's not motivated. He doesn't train hard anymore. But that's when Nonito was fighting at featherweight. Nonito went up to featherweight, not because he's a featherweight. He just wanted to accomplish more titles. He wanted to make history. He wanted to be remembered in boxing history. So that's why he did it. But when he came back down to 118 for the tournament, right away the first thing that came to my mind is that means he's training hard. Because to get down to 118, I remember when he was fighting at 126, he was already having a hard time making 126. He was, because maybe the training wasn't as the same, maybe the dedication wasn't the same. So he was already struggling to make 126. I know there was even plans of him moving up to 130.
I remember after that, before that Nicholas Walker.
Exactly, but when he comes down to 118 where he belongs, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Like, that means he's training hard. He's in great shape. And Nonito Donaire in great shape. He's going to be dangerous against anybody. It doesn't matter if you're the best pound for pound fighter in the world. At 118, you're not in an easy fight against Nonito. And that's why I was also cheering for Nonito and picking Nonito, because I know he's got that power, plus 118 is where he belongs. So yeah, a lot of people were telling me it was going to be a 2 or 3 round fight. I said, nah, you watch. Nonito's going to be in there. No, I think Nonito could pull it off. And
broke his nose.
And look, exactly. After the fight, Inoue took the win, but I think Nonito won more because he
that just secure that he's a great fighter.
Yes, he's a legend. He's a great fighter. Inoue has to recover a couple months from his eye, from his nose. So who knows if he's gonna be able to be the same anymore? Again, Nonito will continue, and plus he already had his career. Now that fight just automatically put him on the legend level, you know, where he's gonna,
for sure.
Where he's going to be remembered exactly. So you know, I think it was more of a win for him than for Inoue, because Inoue has to recover from those injuries, and sometimes those injuries are for the rest of your life.
Yeah.